So when we're talking about information phasing, our vision is 99% of that. It's the most important part there is. And that's, as I said in previous videos, looking ahead as far as you can see, 200 metres in distance, and building your riding plan. What I'm going to do here is something I like to call the glove trick. So placing my gloves on the ground in front of me, walk back 5 to 10 metres or so just to get that distance. This is going to test our peripheral vision. So turning around, if you're looking solely at the gloves on the floor, so you're looking 10 metres in front of you on the concrete, how many red cars can you see in this car park, realistically? You're going to struggle to see. You can't cut the number plate, you can't see whatever else you need to see within those windows. However, shift your vision now. So instead of looking at the gloves, look a little bit higher. Looking at the cars, looking at the building, the distance where the bus station is, and even beyond that into the woodland. And you can see far, far more. However, you can also see the gloves on the ground. That's the whole point. So using our peripheral vision, by staying at the ground, we're struggling to see what's up in the distance. However, by looking further in the distance, we can still see what's in front of us on the ground 5-10 metres away. That applies in our riding every day. So riding through a city centre, riding across the countryside, you want to make sure that as you are riding along, you're looking as far as you can in the distance, 200 metres ahead, 300 metres ahead, but you're also dragging your vision back along the floor, using your peripheral vision to see what's in front of you. There could be potholes, it could be things you need to avoid, but the important thing is you're not staring at the ground in front of you. Let's have a look at a couple of videos. Let's see if we can implement that in our riding and see what difference is in town versus country riding.
So starting off some town riding then, this is going to be a lot likely lower speed, and we're going to have more immediate hazards. So for example, we could have vehicles pulling out to both near side and offside junctions alongside oncoming vehicles as well. Got a vehicle in front of me here, I'm using my peripheral vision to keep that in my mind, but I'm looking beyond that at this point, so looking at the tree line. Got no pavement on the near side, so any pedestrians are going to be walking in the road. That's part of my information phase. Looking in distance here, we've got a green ATS up ahead, and I can see we've got another offside junction as well. Keeping that in mind, just going to keep my distance on there and make sure I can see that to be clear, and bearing in mind we've now got a large white van oncoming as well. All that builds into our information phase and gets that riding plan, enabling us to make the smart decisions when we're riding, protect our safety bubble and keep ourselves safe. So with rural roads, taking into account some wider environmental factors too, so it's quite damp here, quite slippery, there's quite a lot of leaves and debris on the road too, which I'm factoring into my riding plan. I can see I've got a telegraph pole on the near side. I'm going to build it into my plan, and I'm going to estimate there's going to be some sort of hounds along here with junctions and therefore vehicles as well. Searching up ahead, I can see the tree line here. That's going to build into that information phase and benefit my riding plan. That allows me then to accurately gauge my position, speed and gear, enabling me to take the bends and make the overtake when I can, and it's safe to do so. Focusing on what you can see as far as distance in front of you gives you enough time in these sorts of roads for 10-15 seconds worth of planning quite happily, enabling you to make better decisions and create a safer ride for yourself.